Have you ever found yourself waking up at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, unable to drift back to sleep? You might wonder if something is wrong with your body or mind. The truth is, this is far more common than you might think, and it's not just a random habit or simply a part of aging. In this discussion, we'll explore some key reasons why many people tend to wake up around this time as they get older, and what these wake-ups might be trying to tell you. Each reason uncovers something significant about your body, health, and overall life experience. By the end of this, you may see your sleep patterns in a completely new light. These insights aren't just surface-level explanations. They're backed by real physiological and psychological shifts that occur with age, many of which people don't even realize. We'll touch on hormone changes, evolving sleep cycles, physical health factors, emotional well-being, and even lifestyle habits that may be quietly influencing your nights. We'll also approach these topics with understanding and respect, because getting older isn't about decline, it's about adapting. So if you've ever wondered why your nights don't feel as restful as they used to, stay with us. What you learn today might not only improve your sleep, but also help you appreciate the changes your body's going through. One of the biggest reasons older adults wake up in the early hours is a decrease in melatonin production. Melatonin, often called the body's sleep hormone, plays a crucial role in regulating our natural sleep cycle. When we're younger, our bodies produce a steady amount of melatonin, helping us fall and stay asleep. However, as we age, this production gradually declines. You may still fall asleep easily at night, especially after a busy day, but by the early morning, 2, 3, or even 4 a.m., your melatonin levels may drop too low to keep you in deep sleep. This wake-up isn't due to an external noise or a bad dream. It's simply your brain naturally shifting back toward wakefulness. This is not a failure on your part, nor is it a sign that something is wrong. It's just a natural part of aging. However, certain factors can make this effect worse. Light exposure, for example, can further suppress melatonin. Even small sources like a street lamp shining through the window, a digital clock's glow, or a nightlight in the hallway can disrupt your sleep cycle. Take Harold, for instance. At 72, he always considered himself a great sleeper, but lately he finds himself fully awake at 3:15 a.m. most nights. He isn't worried or stressed, just awake. Once he realized this was tied to melatonin changes rather than insomnia, he stopped blaming himself and adjusted his habits. He now keeps his bedroom darker, avoids screens before bed, and takes an evening walk to support his natural rhythm. These small changes signal to his body that it's still nighttime. While he still wakes up occasionally, he now works with his body instead of against it. Another common cause of early wake-ups is a shift in the body's natural sleep cycle, a phenomenon known as advanced sleep phase. As we age, our internal clock gradually shifts forward, making us feel sleepy earlier in the evening and naturally wake up earlier in the morning. Have you ever found yourself dozing off during a late-night TV show or waking up before the sun, even when you'd rather sleep in? This change isn't just due to habit, it's a biological adjustment. In youth, our sleep patterns tend to align with later bedtimes and wake-ups. But over time, the body's internal timing shifts forward. Falling asleep earlier, even unintentionally, means waking up earlier, sometimes around 3 a.m. This can be frustrating, especially if your schedule or personal preferences don't align with this new rhythm. Additionally, the quieter lifestyle that often comes with aging can amplify this effect. Without the constant social engagements, work schedules, or evening activities of younger years, the body winds down earlier. Take Charles, for example. At 68 and recently retired, he eats dinner at 5:30 p.m., relaxes with some TV, and often drifts off by 9 p.m. Naturally, by 3 a.m., his body feels fully rested, even though it's still dark outside. Once he learned about advanced sleep phase, he realized he wasn't suffering from insomnia. His body had simply adjusted its schedule. By making small changes, like staying up slightly later with a book or taking a short walk after dinner, he managed to shift his sleep schedule closer to his preferred wake-up time. Physical discomfort and underlying health issues can also play a major role in nighttime awakenings. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to minor aches, stiffness, or other discomforts that weren't as noticeable before. Conditions like arthritis, acid reflux, or even a simple full bladder can easily disrupt sleep. This can be frustrating, especially if your schedule or personal preferences don't align with this new rhythm. Additionally, the quieter lifestyle that often comes with aging can amplify this effect. Without the constant social engagements, work schedules, or evening activities of younger years, the body winds down earlier. Take Charles, for example. At 68 and recently retired, he eats dinner at 5:30 p.m., relaxes with some TV, and often drifts off by 9 p.m. Naturally, by 3 a.m., his body feels fully rested, even though it's still dark outside. Once he learned about advanced sleep phase, he realized he wasn't suffering from insomnia. His body had simply adjusted its schedule. By making small changes like staying up slightly later with a book or taking a short walk after dinner, he managed to shift his sleep schedule closer to his preferred wake-up time. Physical discomfort and underlying health issues can also play a major role in nighttime awakenings. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to minor aches, stiffness, or other discomforts that weren't as noticeable before. Conditions like arthritis, acid reflux, or even a simple full bladder can easily disrupt sleep. For example, many older men experience frequent nighttime urination due to changes in bladder function. This need to wake up and use the bathroom can break the sleep cycle, making it harder to return to deep sleep. Medications can also contribute to this issue, as certain prescriptions for blood pressure, pain relief, or other conditions can have side effects that impact sleep quality. Eleanor, a 76-year-old woman, found herself waking up consistently at 3:30 a.m. for months. Eventually, she discovered that one of her medications was affecting her hydration levels, increasing her nighttime bathroom trips. After consulting her doctor and adjusting her medication timing, she began sleeping more soundly. Lifestyle habits can also subtly shift sleep patterns. Many older adults eat dinner earlier, engage in less physical activity, or have a quieter daily routine, all of which contribute to an earlier sleep schedule. Additionally, consuming caffeine in the afternoon, even hours before bedtime, can linger in the system longer due to a slower metabolism, making sleep lighter and more fragmented. Walter, 74 and newly retired, unintentionally shifted his entire routine. He started eating dinner at 5 p.m., falling asleep during the evening news, and heading to bed before 9 p.m. Naturally, this led to waking up earlier, sometimes at 3 a.m., fully alert. Once he recognized these changes, he adjusted his habits by incorporating light exercise in the evening and ensuring his bedtime was a little later, which helped align his sleep cycle with his preferred schedule. Finally, sometimes waking up at 3 a.m. has nothing to do with physical changes and everything to do with the mind. As we grow older, the quiet of the night can become a time when unspoken worries, past memories, or deeper thoughts surface. Unlike the sharp anxiety of youth, this kind of restlessness is often more reflective, a soft stirring of emotions rather than overwhelming stress. Loneliness can also play a role, as social circles change over time, and the nighttime hours bring a heightened awareness of solitude. Gloria, an 80-year-old widow, noticed that she often woke up in the early morning hours, her mind drifting to memories of her late husband or thoughts about her family. She wasn't distressed, but there was a quiet longing. To support herself, she started journaling before bed, giving those thoughts a place to go. She also made a habit of writing short notes to friends, creating small moments of connection that helped ease her nighttime reflections. If you find yourself waking up at 3 a.m., consider what your body might be trying to tell you. Whether it's a shift in hormones, an adjustment in your sleep cycle, physical discomfort, lifestyle habits, or emotional restlessness, there are ways to work with your body rather than against it. Rather than seeing these wake-ups as a problem, try viewing them as signals, reminders to listen to your body's needs. With small adjustments, you can improve your sleep and, more importantly, develop a deeper understanding and appreciation for the changes happening in this stage of life. See you in the next video.